going, guys? It is your boy Patar, and I'm gonna try my very best to make this the most informative PvP video on Bedrock Edition yet. I'm gonna be talking about all the advanced PvP skills you can be doing to combo people like no tomorrow that even has better gear than you. That's what I've been doing lately on my videos. You guys can clearly watch that. You can watch my stream. I've been just destroying people, rolling them into the stratosphere in just a matter of seconds. With these advanced PvP tips, you guys should become a god. You guys will become better. It's all about the time and effort you put into it. The past week, I've been PvPing for hours a day, about an hour to 2 hours a day, and my PvP skills have drastically increased. Make sure you guys do like this video if you guys want to see more PvP tips videos. This should be working for obviously PC, controller, and if you're really good on mobile as well. Without further ado, let's dive right in. Alright, so there's two types of PvPs. There is simple PvP and there's advanced PvP. Of course, me being PvPing for years and I've been PvPing for hours lately, I'll fall, of course, under the advanced PvP section. But let's talk about simple PvP. When we're talking about simple PvP, basically is that if you have better gear than your opponent, right? Say that you have full diamond gear and they have full diamond gear except their chest plate is like iron or chain. You automatically think that you're gonna win no matter what, which is not the case. So you just run at them, you don't strafe, you don't look anywhere. By the way, you do not want to do this on the hive. If you do this on the hive, you are gonna get destroyed. There's evidence left and right trapping you. Do not do this on the hive. Do not do this on a hive. Basically, you just run at them. You don't strafe, you don't W tap, you don't look anywhere. You just go at them and you just try to kill them no matter what. This is the majority of the players, probably about 50-60% of the players that fight on the hive do. They are simple PvPers. They don't strafe, they don't look around. They just want to kill you because they know that they have better gear than you, and that shouldn't be the case. Because if you've been watching my streams and my videos lately, you guys been seeing that I have worse gear than my opponent, and I've been rolling them into the stratosphere because of advanced PvP. Advanced PvP is where you basically do obviously advanced stuff. For an instance, W tapping, which is every single time you hit your opponent, you let go W and you press W again. This basically resets your, reset your knockback. It does more knockback to them. And of course, you just honestly get way more combos. I will be showing you guys some gameplay of that in just a second. So if you guys pay attention to my, keystroke on the bottom left, that's why I turn off my face cam so you don't see me. You could just see that. You guys can see that I'm holding W, and any single time that I hit someone, I will let go, and press it again as quick as I can. So I bam, 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 bam. Basically, this, like I just said, reset your knockback so you don't go flying, does more knockback to them, and of course, it just allows you to roll them into the stratosphere like no tomorrow, which is exactly on what you want to do. You want to roll them. Like I said, I'll be showing some gameplay of this in just a second. Another thing you guys also want to do is strafing. A very big thing that I encourage most of you guys to do is strafing. If you guys don't know what strafing is, it's basically you just holding W and holding A or W or D. You can do this, I'm pretty sure, on controller, but it's pretty difficult. Pretty sure you can also do this on mobile as well. But basically just running and you're holding A. As you guys can see, I want you guys to pay attention to the bottom left. Holding W and holding A, you're sprinting and you're basically doing that. And that this actually allows you to have more reach and obviously get more hits better than your opponent. So say your opponent is running straight at you and you're strafing, you're able to get better hits because when you're strafing like that, you're basically confusing your opponent, and of course you're extending your reach at the same time, which makes you get more hits. And if you could W tap into that combo while strafing, you are going to be thinking, you're going to have people hackizating you like left and right. So strafing, like I said, it's very key. It's basically you holding W and D at the same time, or W and A at the same time. So you obviously will be able to confuse your opponent. Make sure, they're not just aiming straight. They're just looking, you can weed them, do this, do that, confuse them. I highly encourage you guys work on your strafing and your W tapping. Like I said, I will be showing a gameplay of this in just a second. Another advanced PvP strat is called jump hitting. Now, basically, it's like every single time you hit your opponent, right? Or they hit you, actually, not just hit your opponent, they hit you. You basically jump from that. So if they hit you, you jump from that. That basically resets your knockback. So it looks like you're taking nearly no knockback whatsoever. Like I said, I'll be showing gameplay of this in just a second. But it's really awesome because, like I said, like I said, you take no knockback. You're able to probably do more combos. But you don't want to mess up on the timing on this, because if you do, they will literally just, if they're pretty good at PvP, they will just roll you into the stratosphere because you're letting your feet off the, the ground, and letting your feet off the ground 1 second and the person is pretty good. Woo, you will get destroyed. So this is something that it will take time to master, like literally a split second before they hit you, you jump, so it resets your knockback, and you're able to just push at them and they will just not be able to hit you, or well, they will hit you, but they'll not be able to hit you into the void easily. Jump hitting is something that I really want you guys to try to do. You know, that's something that I want you guys to do after W tapping and strafing, of course, because jump hitting does take some pretty while. It is less harder than W tapping. W tapping is the hardest, but jump hitting is very crucial. It works, and people will hacktivate you left and right. Seriously. Another thing I want to talk about before I show you guys some gameplay while I'm talking over it is, of course, CPS. Does CPS matter? Yes and no. What I mean by that is that if you have 1 CPS, obviously someone that has like 5-7 CPS, right, is obviously going to be able to get more hits because they're clicking more, and obviously their hits are going to be able to register more. And CPS does also depend on ping as well. If you have like high ping, your CPS, you're going to have to click faster to register your hits. And if you have low ping like me, that's like 30 ping, you know, pretty low, obviously clicking fast or clicking slow doesn't really make a difference. It depends on your ping, it depends on the server. CPS doesn't really matter that much, especially if you go like 20 CPS, 30, it doesn't really matter. That's what a lot of people think. You know, the reason why and I could obviously train myself to click at 20 CPS is because there's no need of that. Like literally their knockback will be the same. I'm already clicking as high as it is, so all my hits will register on them. There's really no need for that, you know? So obviously I could easily switch and click like super quick. As you guys can see, I'm clicking on 14 CPS. I could easily go like 15, 16 CPS, but then my hands will start hurting quick. But like I said, there is no need for that whatsoever. Another thing I want you guys to work on as well is, if you guys notice, if you jitter click like me, right, a butterfly or a drag click, all of that is like friction, right? And obviously friction will obviously make your mouse go crazy. I want you guys to focus on having the perfect sense. That's the main thing why I don't go crazy. Perfect sense and the perfect DPI if your mouse has a feature. I'm gonna show you guys my sense. My sense for my mouse is 19. My controller is 88. I have a 240 hertz monitor. My mouse is the Logitech G Pro. The monitor doesn't really play a big factor, but when you're jitter clicking, you don't want to go like your thing just goes crazy, right? That is not going to go well at all. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. You want to make sure that your crosshair is always on your opponent no matter what. Okay, so when you jitter clicking, this is me jitter clicking. I've been jitter clicking for years now. Okay, I literally jitter click without my thing going crazy. This is what you want your jitter click to look like. Okay, you want it to look like this, so it's not going crazy. You know, you can stabilize it. Looks really good. It gets the job done. Literally, it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Do you guys notice while I'm on the server, right? You guys can notice that I start strafing, and then I start W tapping, but I don't really strafe while I'm W tapping. For some reason, I think it's just the client itself, because I do use fake client. You can't really sprint that well if you're pressing like W and A, so strafing or fake client is not really the best. But you guys can notice that I start, you know, stopping my movement as soon as the person come at me, because that is W tapping. As soon as I hit them, I let go of W, press W again to reset my sprint, reset my knockback, go at it again, go at it again, go at it again. That is really good. If you guys can perfect W tapping, you guys are going to be an absolute god. Like I said, you can watch my gameplay from literally this week, especially my live stream that I did on Twitch like a day or two ago. You want to watch those because I've been going absolute insane on those. But yeah, that's W tapping. Look at this. I have W tap, da-da-da, bada bing, bada boom. I just go crazy. I go stupid. I practically show no mercy to my opponent whatsoever. And you guys can see, look at that. I just W tap, man. Like I said, I've been PvPing a lot lately, and this week is actually the week is where I actually kind of nearly mastered W tapping, because I used to, well, not used to, I still do right now, PvP for at least what, an hour and a half to 2 hours every single day on like Ownage or Versailles. And that's how I was able to like just, you know, nearly, it's not perfect yet, nearly perfect my W tapping on both Bedrock and Java Edition, which is really good. W tapping, I encourage everybody to practice. I want this to be probably the #1 thing you practice is W tapping, strafing, and once you get those things nailed down, go straight into jump hitting. You will take no knockback if you're able to jump hit and W tap, which I'm working on right now. Oh, at the perfect timing, you are godlike. And I'm also going to show you guys me just jump hitting as well. I'm just going to probably W tap jump hitting as well. It's pretty difficult because, you know, they can get you in the air. As you guys can see, I am jump hitting, and Look at that. I'm literally nearly taking no knockback. I'm not perfect at jump hitting whatsoever, but I'm nearly taking no knockback, and that's what matters the most. You do that. If you do that in sumo, oh, you are going to be godlike. And like I said, I want you guys to pay attention to CPS and pay attention to the bottom left, which is, you know, obviously the WASD, the thing, keystrokes. I want you guys to pay attention to those. You guys can see I do go kind of crazy with the CPS. Depending on my opponent, I do raise my CPS. I do advanced techniques depending on how my opponent is. But yeah, I just go crazy. Like I said, this is why I want you guys to work on your W tapping, your jump hitting, and of course the main one, well, W tapping and strafing. Those are the main two ones I want you guys to focus on. All right, hopefully there's some gameplay in there. Like I said, I want to make sure that I may put some stuff in slow motion as well, showing you guys my keystroke so you guys are able to see the timing and me hitting the person. It matters a lot. Your distance matters a lot. Another thing that does matter a lot is FOV. If you're FOV, I recently changed my FOV. Let me show you on Minecraft. I recently changed my FOV to what? It is now 90. It used to be 100. 100 is kind of high, so I recently changed my FOV to 90 because if you guys know, having like a pretty high FOV does make it harder to W tap because of course your opponent looks farther than usual. So of course if they look farther, it's gonna throw off your timing, and if it throws off your timing, it's gonna throw off your whole mood and your whole W tap and all that. So of course, probably 80 to 90 FOV is probably your best bet if you guys just want to go for straight up combos and just, you know, W taps. That is your best bet. Like I said, I just recently switched and I noticed that I've been actually hitting my W taps and all that and comboing people way more than usual. That's actually really good. That's pretty pog. Now I did show you guys some, you know, little gameplay. I kind of want to hop in while I'm talking. I'm not doing a little voiceover, you know. I kind of want to hop into a little PvP action and talk about what I'm doing while I'm PvPing, all right? So let's do that. So I'm trying to make sure that I have a pretty decent opponent. Oh, I'm playing with Midnight. Oh my God, perfect. Yo, if you guys don't know, he is actually one of my clan members on Wither PvP. Oh, this is perfect. So, all right, let's show you guys what I'm talking about. We're going to be straight up W tapping. You guys can see that I'm starting to get little combos. Come on. There we go, doing a little W tap. No, almost got him in a little combo. That was all right, that was You guys can see how I'm taking like nearly no knockback, right? Literally, that's W tapping. That's one thing you guys can do to take like literally no knockback. And of course, just literally doing more knockback to them. It's pretty pog. Come on, there we go. There we go. Had him in a little combo. You know, he had to run away. All right. So far, so good. There we go. W tapping, W tapping, W tapping. There we go, guys. There we go. That little combo that just there. There we go. That was W tapping perfectly fine, but not every single time you W tap, you're gonna get a combo. It's just look at me. I'm just barely taking KB. There we go, man. There we go. But yeah, like W tapping is actually pretty good, guys. Like it really gets the job done. I know that kind of took long. I might have to chop up this video. Now we're gonna be switching to like jump hitting. I really want to show jump hitting at its prime. That's the main thing I really want to show is a jump hitting. Now what I'm gonna do, guys, is actually not W tap whatsoever. I just want to show you guys a little W tap action, you know, just make sure you guys do pay attention to the bottom left. We are going to be jump hitting. This person looks pretty good, so let's dive right in. See how I'm taking no knockback? You see that? That's jump hitting for you. There we go. I don't really care about winning or losing, guys. I just want to show you guys jump hitting. That was pretty awesome. That was the best way I could actually show you guys jump hitting. Now what we're going to be doing is W tapping and strafing. Like I said, I want you guys to not only pay attention to the gameplay, but I want you guys to pay attention to the bottom left. I'm not even, guys, I could literally win right now. Actually, let's actually win this one. I don't care who it is. Watch this. We're going to W tap. We're going to strafe. We're going to go crazy. And this is, Snorlax. Ooh, one of my clan members as well. All right. Hey. See, I'm doing a little W tap action, guys. You really want to get that nailed down. There you go. Got a little combo. Oh. There we go. There we go, baby. There we go, baby. Like I said, guys, pay attention to the bottom left. There we go. Oh, that was a bad idea on his end. There we go. I think I got him to a little combo. There we go. Yep. He has nothing to do. Wow. Okay. That was unexpected. But I really hope that I showed you guys like the W tapping and all that in like action. That's the main thing I want to show you guys. That really awesome. I tell you, W tapping, getting used to it. I wasn't even W tapping perfectly there because I haven't even warmed up. Those are like the first 3-4 matches I've done. But yeah, man, it was pretty fun. We got so many people with the SpongeBob. It was pretty pog. It was very pog. But yeah, I'm really hoping that you guys like actually learn something to this. You know, I like I said, I tried to make this the most informative PvP video ever. And if there's any other tips that I actually find out, I would definitely make a part 2 to this. But yeah, like I said, I really hope that I'm able to just inform you guys. Because like I said, that other PvP video was not really that good. I had to improve on that. So why not almost starting 2021 with a new PvP video. But thank you guys for watching this video. It is your boy PatarHD, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.